Hey, good morning. This is Mass X with another Bleach Immortal Souls video. Just wanted to do a quick overview of World Championships. It was just released to most servers as of yesterday, approximately 12 hours ago or so. You just log in on the top icon, hit challenge. What is interesting about this is, and let's talk first about what happened. It came online yesterday. It didn't work. Took a little while, a few hours, but they have it up and running. It seems to be very similar to Kenpachi Contest. If you look at the information, it's a 14-day period, which is similar to Arena. You have different tiers which you have to work towards, as well as the characters are leveled out. The only things that make differences are War Souls, Equipment Star level, and the Character Star level. Those remain unchanged. Everything else is leveled out. The issue I have with it is it's somewhat pay to win to a certain degree, as well as the system doesn't seem to be working properly yet. For instance, let's look at deployed. Now, depending on what tier you are, you have to have a certain amount of teams. If you get to Grandmaster, you have to have 7 total teams that are set up to be played against, as well as for you to play against others. Depending on the tier you are, there are different levels. So if you're on gold, it only requires 3 teams. Diamond requires 5, and Master and Grandmaster requires 7 teams. Just so you're aware. So most people don't have 7 teams. I don't have 7 teams. My bottom 2 or 3 are pretty low-end teams. My guess is this is a way to try to get people to invest in characters they normally don't use. But let's get back to it for a second. It didn't start working properly. It is working now. You're supposed to get 3 free tickets a day. Ironically, when they fixed it, my 3 free tickets no longer existed. Still have not heard back from them on it. So I've had to pay to play basically these last 12 hours to test it out. What you are trying to do is move yourself forward, depending on where you're at. As you play the person in front of you, you can switch positions with them. Sounds great. Problem is, every time I go to fight somebody, I'm to the top right now. Even though it shows that there's 3 people in front of me, doesn't show 2 of them at all anywhere. All I get is a bunch of robot servers. And if I click, as you can see by it glowing, it doesn't allow me to attack the person in front of me. If I attack a robot server, I don't really get anything out of it in this position at this point. So I've already sent some bug reports, but of course, as usual, I have not heard back anything, but I want to make people aware. So what happens is you get tier rewards as you move up. And depending on where you started, you could have been at, I think the lowest was what, bronze 5. As you move forward and get more points, you go up this tier, you get these prizes all the way to Grandmaster. To get to Grandmaster in one day, of course, I had to buy tickets. So, and I think I started somewhere in Diamond. I can't remember where exactly, where they set me. But so, quite honestly, if it resets, which I'm assuming it does every 14 days, that's a little disheartening that you're going to have to pay to get yourself up to certain levels. My hope is when it resets after every 14 days, depending on where you were, you'll stay at the level you're at, so that doesn't happen. If that's the case, no harm, no foul. I'm okay with that for everybody. So it doesn't allow you to have to be double dipped each time for paying, but they're okay rewards, nothing I would go crazy about. The dailies are pretty bland, quite honestly. Season rewards too. I mean, the first is nice. Um, but I guess it's better than most of the other things they offer. But my concern is, if you look at my battle log, look at all those robot servers. And most of the people I was teamed up against were never in front of me except for a handful of them. And now that I've reached to Grandmaster, I'm not getting allowed to play anybody in front of me. I've tried multiple times, wasted too many jades, and it doesn't allow you. So just a heads up, I wouldn't be going crazy on this right now until they fix some of the flaws on it. My recommendations are, if you have 3 very viable teams, focus on those first, then focus on your other 2. I'm assuming most people are going to be in a 5-team starting area, which isn't horrible because in Kenpachi you have to have 3 teams anyway, so you probably already do. But really, your goal should be always playing people in front of you to maximize your increases. Don't play people behind you. It's a waste of your ticket and it's a waste of time. If you don't think you can beat them, there are 3 refreshes a day for free, then they charge you. Take advantage of those just like you would in Arena. But that's my personal recommendation. That was just a quick overview of World Championships. I'll get more in depth in it once I see where it's going, and hopefully they fix a few of these flaws. But it wouldn't be this game developer without problems out of the gate. If you got any questions about it, let me know. Thanks again. Have a great day.